On people, it's been about a couple months since I actually made a video on this car. Body's back on. I had a 3-day weekend, so I figured I'd put the coolant lines in, get this thing on the road this year, or try to at least. That's my goal. It should be. There's no reason why it's so close. Anyways, I did the coolant lines. I routed them underneath the vehicle. I bent them all up with a pipe bender and went to town on it. Came out real nice. I'll give you guys a quick rundown here. If you guys don't know, this is the I swapped the EJ25 Subaru engine out of a 05 Forester, and I put it in it's on a this car is on a 71 chassis. It's a 58 body. It's a 58 Volkswagen Euro with the semaphores, and it's just a cool car. I picked up the body pretty cheap. It was solid. It looks rough. It's got petite bitch and patina on it, but there's no really rust holes or nothing. It's just surface rust. Nothing that I could paint this car in a second and look beautiful, which I'm going to do one day. But for now, I'm just gonna ride out the look on it because I like it. When I get sick of it, hit it with the DA and paint this thing. Who cares? So either way, I'll give you guys a quick rundown. I still got to take the body back off a couple more times, so it needs a couple of things. I needed to tweak some things still, but I got to take the body back off and put it back on a couple more times just to get it its final resting place. Just shift some things. It's part of the game. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown here on the hood. So right here I used eBay 3-row Honda Civic radiator. I think it was on sale for like $120 free shipping. It's got the aluminum fan shroud in the back, so it's got the shroud piece that covers it all real nice, so it pulls the hot air out. Got the fan. It came everything complete. So for the price, you couldn't beat it. I originally tried putting an RX-7 radiator in here, but unfortunately on the early models with the bumpers in the apron here, they're not in the fenders, they're in the apron. You lose like, oh man, probably 10 inches of room. So I would love to put an RX-7 radiator. It's bigger, but for now I'm gonna run this. I've seen other people run it. Looks okay. So I made some bracket here. This is from a overhead door. It's just the track piece, or for the opener part. My brother-in-law does overheads. He got a bunch of that stuff he gave me. So same thing here. I had 2 of these. I cut one in half. I made the bracket. I welded it on there. Went to Harbor Freight, bought the rubber gussets, or the grommets. They have a kit there. I just found the one that went over here, drilled it out, and it fit right over that real nice. And it just, I don't have to bolt this thing down. It's held in there by grommets. Same thing down here. I put a piece of plate here, and actually I used the rest of the cutoff from this to mount it to the bumper bolts, and it worked out real nice. I'm gonna lift the car up here in a minute. I'll show you guys what's up. As far as the hose here, went to AutoZone down the street. I have AutoZones everywhere, like every freaking 2 miles around my house. Either way though, I used a Dayco hose. It was off a 99 Honda Civic, and they got some tight 90s, and it fits the pipe in the radiator real nice. I bought 3 of them to complete the whole project, front to rear, and they just worked out real good. I think they were like $11 a piece. So I used 1-inch EMT conduit from Home Depot. They come in 10-foot sticks. I am an electrician by trade, so I do know how to bend pipe real good and stuff. So the only problem with using EMT is it's seam welded. A lot of people said it's going to fail because of the pressure. I think it's bullshit. It'll probably fail after a couple years if it rots out and rusts the seam, but that's even if that happens. I didn't want to use copper. Everybody says copper causes some kind of electric something. I don't know if that's bullshit or what. Either way, I went with the cheap stuff. I was going cheap on this car. So, like I said, I bought that, and I used 2 sticks underneath the whole car. and it worked out super nice. It put me exactly right where I needed to be. So here, I'm gonna lift the car up here in a minute, and I'll show you guys. I'll pause it here. All right, here we go. My lift takes for a minute to lift up. It's kind of slow. Either way, here we are. Here's underneath the car. So there's the coolant lines front to back. It came out real nice. I think it came out real nice. I hugged the bottom. I did some back-to-back offset bends on it, and I'm hoping it'll come out exactly how it's gonna work right, you know. So here's a quick little rundown. So right here is what I was talking about. I used a bracket right here. I came off the bumper bolt, came down, and I used an angle bracket here from side to side. You can see that. Sorry, the lighting sucks. But either way, I drilled a hole, put a rubber grommet in there, so it's pinned, so that it ain't going nowhere. And then with that, I got a flat plate here, and actually it creates like a wind diversion. So when I build a scoop, it'll hopefully it'll go in right, you know, through here. It's not gonna be much, but it's gonna do something. I live in the Midwest, so it doesn't get that warm around here. You know, I mean, we do get a hot day, but it doesn't last. It's not like we live in the desert. So here we go. Let me go back over here. So if you look, I bent the pipe I kept it super tight, clamped it in the front so it stays up on the beam, and I clamped it everywhere that it wouldn't go through the floorboard. It stays inside the tunnel in the frame, real nice, and then it hugs there all the way down. And then if you look, it disappears in the floorboard. I mean, it's virtually gone. That's why I tried staying with 1 inch. I was originally gonna do 1 1/4, but this just hugged it so nice. See, it's gone. But either way, it comes back to here, and then I 90'd it up with another hose. I did that so I can take it off if I need to. Plus, I was pretty much at like 9 feet right here. Here we go. I'll get underneath there and we'll show you some more. So I kept, if you see, I kept the pipe real nice and tight, and then I 90'd it right here. I kept it tight, so with the clamps, and then that 90's up right there. That's from the driver's side, and this one goes, and I cocked it out, and it goes right there to the lower inlet. So it stayed super nice. And then the top one right here, I don't have it reversed yet because I got to reverse my water inlet or my intake manifold up top, but I have it going just to the heater line, so it's kind of within the spot. I just did back-to-back 90s here with a piece of 1 inch conduit, which it goes over the trans, and then it comes right there. So I'm gonna make a bracket. Sorry, I'm all over the place with this camera. I'm gonna make a bracket that comes down off the frame that keeps the top mount good when I take the body back off. Once again, another eBay bracket here, another eBay header. So I'm gonna cut that and raise it up, and it'll be fine. It'll be cool. So that's that. It's getting there. Just a little bit more, man. A little bit more. There's a better look of that pipe going over the transmission. Like I said, you see it comes off the 90, comes up over, and I still gotta get couple more hose clamps, but I was just making it work for what it was. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I got a couple days into the project, you know, just put some time into it and did what I had to do to it. So that's that, man. If you guys got any questions, post it up in the comments. Hit the like button if you liked it. Oh, one more thing here. You guys got, here you go. Here's my Bradley GT 73. If you guys haven't seen my other video, There we go. That's the belt, you guys. That's the Dayco hose. It's a Dayco 71260. It's off a 99EX. So that was the hose for the three of them that you need if you want to do this. So this was originally the hose I had for the passenger side, but I just being what I do for a living, I just figured I need to bend this better because I kind of butchered it. I was going to cut it up a little bit here and there, but I said hell with it. I ended up just going to Home Depot, buy another stick. So, because I kinked it. If you look right here, I kinked it right here and right there. I was trying to get that sharp turn on the bottom, and I said hell with it. And that's why I ended up running. That's why I ended up running this lower hose. Because man, it fit like a glove when I looked at it after I did this. I mean, that's straight from AutoZone, and it just fits right on there like a glove. I'm not low riding this car. It might be a problem if I did lower it, but once again, I live in the Midwest. The roads suck, and I don't know. It is what it is, you know. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, hit the like button if you guys liked it. Thumbs up, whatever. Any questions? Feel free, drop a question. Try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks, man. Peace out.